What's up, guys? This is Rob of Black Hill Woodwork, and in today's video, we're going to be turning this. So this piece of wood, if you guys have seen my videos before, you already know my favorite species, red cedar, eastern red cedar. Believe it or not, I actually found this piece in my garage just like this. Already cut, found the center and everything. I must have gotten this bowl blank ready and I just totally forgot about it. So, well, we're gonna make something out of it now. So let's put it in between centers and turn a nice simple bowl. Even though it's gonna be a nice simple bowl, this grain of red cedar, you guys are gonna love it if you haven't seen it before. Beautiful red. You have to put the right finish on it to keep that red, but if you do, this bowl will last a long time, looking super cool, super red, and it's honestly just a very awesome species to work with. So let's get it hooked up, start turning. I'm gonna start it off at 600 RPMs to see how it turns. Turns pretty good, very balanced. I'm gonna turn up the speed just a little bit. In my opinion, the faster the speed, the easier it cuts. You definitely don't need to go anywhere above, I'd say 1200 RPMs. But I was just running at 600 and we could definitely go a little bit faster than that. So yep, right now we're going at 1000 RPMs, perfect speed. Let's work that curve, flatten the bottom, and make our tenon. Alright, we got our material for the tenon. Let me just stop it. We got our material for the tenon. Now, let's work that curve, make the bowl shape, and then we'll make the dovetail. See what we're working with. That curve is coming out nice, but there's still some sides that we haven't even touched. So, let's keep going. I'm also going to establish the foot. There's our foot. Now let's round it. You know, we got a little bit right there, but I am just going to keep it. Get this off. Looks pretty good. The top is not completely flat, so I'm going to straighten that out really quick and then make the dovetail for the tenon. All right, seems good. Let's make that dovetail, then flip it around. You know, I actually just noticed that this isn't completely flat. Kind of a bummer. Let me go fix that really quick, and then we'll do the dovetail. That should be good enough. It's not completely circular right there, but it's okay. We got enough room for it to sit flat anyway, so it's fine. Let's make that dovetail. Okay, nice dovetail. Let's flip it around and hollow it out. Alright guys, this is what it looks like, sanded at 400 grit. Just wipe away all this dust. Make sure the whole thing is dust free, or as much as you could get off. So now let's put on our first coat of sanding sealer. You want to put a generous amount. Make sure the whole area is coated. Perfect. Now get another cloth, a clean cloth, and wipe off all of that extra bit that's still on there. If you don't, it'll be all clumpy. That's not gonna look good. Make sure to wipe it off. Okay, and then we're gonna let this dry for about 15 minutes. Come back, we're gonna use a Scotch-Brite pad and then put on our second coat. All right guys, it's been 15 minutes, nice and dry. Got this black Scotch-Brite pad. Gonna knock down all those little bumps and make it smooth. You don't want to apply too much pressure, just a little bit to make it smooth. Okay, wipe all of that off. And now let's put on our second coat. The exact same way we did it before. Wipe it on. Now wipe it off. See you guys in another 15 minutes. All right guys, so we're back after the second coat. I actually don't think we need a third coat. We're gonna be good with just two. So now I'm gonna be using the white Scotch-Brite abrasive pad. This is definitely a lot less coarse, just to give it a nice finish. So we're not actually using the sanding sealer as a finish. It's basically just prepping the wood for the shellac. The shellac is the finish. So now let me go grab my can of shellac. We'll put on our first coat. First coat of shellac coming in right now. And you know, you can do the same thing with wiping it off and then using the abrasive pad, just like we did with the sanding sealer. But in my opinion, I feel like the shellac goes on pretty nice. I don't think you really have to wipe it off. Just a nice, even, thin layer. We're gonna let this sit for 10 to 15 minutes and come back. So we're back 15 minutes later, black abrasive pad. And our second coat. You know, I don't think we're actually gonna need a third coat for the shellac either. Oh, it's my alarm. Came a little bit early. So we're gonna come back in 15 minutes. I don't think we're gonna need another coat, but if we do, we're gonna use the abrasive pad, put on another one. If we don't, then we're gonna use the white pad and it'll be all done. Okay, so we're back. Let's use this one more time. We'll be all done. Nice and smooth, glossy, awesome finish that'll last. And it'll keep this piece looking just like this for a long time. I'm gonna take this thing off, sand the tenon off, and do the exact same process with the shellac and sanding sealer. Then I'll show you guys the final results. But if you guys stayed this far into the video, thank you, I appreciate it. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Stay tuned for future videos, all that stuff. I know, it's a mouthful, but I gotta say it every single time. See you guys in the next one. Peace.